So, evicted, what placement? 10th place. We have TJP 1122. I accidentally made his name really small. That was not on purpose, but I'll just throw him there. I had to vote to evict him just because the day before with that vote, and he didn't tell me what he ended up doing, so that was where that was at. Obviously sad to see him go because he was loyal to me. He was playing a strong game. He was playing a game very similar to mine, and now he's gone, and now I'm nominated, so I'm most likely gone. But let's talk about today, because it's interesting, and I'll get to the questions after. So I'm nominated today, and I was not expecting to be, just because it didn't seem like the right move to make. Like, it was supposed to be Player and Vladimir. Those were the two. That was the obvious set to do today. So anybody else besides those two nominating me is just dumb, because I mean, they're the top runners, and the fact that Vladimir escaped being being nominated again today, it goes to show that they're just pretty much just trying to hand the game to Vladimir, and if I get evicted today, then I have to say that Vladimir is probably who I would most want to see win after having that happen, because, like, it should have absolutely been him today. And, like, he managed to do that, so yeah. So, I'm up against Sassy and Player, who's been running the other side against me ruthlessly again, and Sassy, who's kind of been everywhere, really. Like, he's just everywhere in the game. I can't think of, like, a solid side that he's on. But it's, oh my god, nominating me for a third time. Like, I'm going home. Like, there's, what is the point in nominating me when I'm obviously gonna go home? It's just, like, I'm not gonna survive a third eviction. That's not going to happen. It's not realistic. So, targeting me instead of the two people that are doing the best, arguably, right now, in the best position in the game. So it's just, oh my god, I don't understand it. I'm not gonna try to. I'm just gonna answer the questions, because I just thinking about this is like, it's racking my brain trying to think of why they're like this. Okay. So our first question is Titanic 12. I'm pretty sure this question is a drag, but I'm gonna answer it anyway, very honestly. How do you have so much time on your hands? Basically, how do I put this, like, so I don't sound like I'm dragging myself. I'm a former useless person who's now in the process of becoming less useless. So I'm glad, it's more of a compliment actually, that the time I have on my hands is showing through videos that I'm making daily. Like, I'm finally making videos daily, and making videos is what I'm passionate about, so it's really a compliment. Thanks for asking me how I have so much time to do the thing that I'm passionate about. Like, thank you for that. My son Violet has asked, where did I get that hoodie? My father got it for me when he went to New Jersey. Fun question, right? Your grandpa got that for me. It was a souvenir. It was a hoodie. He saw it. He was like, Kimmy would love that. But he was right. Who do I ideally want to be in the final 3 with me? Ideally, like, if it were my 2 favorite people in the game, then that would be Exotic Simmer and McGuire. If it's people that I feel like I could beat, then probably Wick Plays and Riku. just because they've been the quietest. They also haven't been nominated yet, and I'm now nominated for the 3rd time, so I don't know. What do I think about episodes coming out after the game? I'm excited. because I'm already in like 7 of them. So I mean, making it to almost the middle of the game, about to die right before the middle of the game. So I still made it pretty far. Like, I'm still proud, and I'm excited to see the episodes because I feel like I put in some good content in my diary rooms. Like, I sent in some who do I want to see in ZBB18, and then in parentheses, me. I don't want to see you, like, at all ever in my life again. So, but in ZBB18, I would like to see, I didn't think about this. I did not think about this. It would be, you've already been in 2 seasons, girlfriend. But yeah, you could be in there, Sabrina, because that's my daughter. I can't think of, like, other returnees. But, like, it's unfinished business, so, like, I feel like Shoaib would be amazing. Shoaib would be my favorite, just so he could, like, flip around like a dolphin some more. But I don't know if he would come back for it. Lord Domini, I also don't know if he would want to play in it. Trinity. Trinity would be hilarious, because it's Trinity. Like, who doesn't love her at this point? I don't know, just there's so many options that I can't think of them all right now, and I have not been paying too much attention to ZBB. Like, it's been 17 seasons. There's so many different people. Actually, I will think of some people from this season, like people that have already been evicted, that have unfinished business. Maybe Charlie. Charlie could be a good one, because she had to ask to be evicted. I feel like he would have done a lot better, like, had he been able to be more active. I feel like he definitely would have done better. I want to say Anaconda, but he also got 16th. But he definitely has unfinished business. He could also be in next season, and he did have a lot of potential. He definitely would have done well had he gone further in the game, which is why he was targeted right away. Amy Sunshine has asked, why am I so pretty? I don't. Thanks. Who do I trust the least in the house? At the moment, I want to say Hughes, 1-Ack, aka Drew, just because we did have a final 2 deal from day 1 that he definitely went back on. He nominated me. So I would say that because there was trust built in the beginning that was then broken, that he's who I trust the least, as opposed to somebody who I just haven't worked with very closely in the game, who I don't trust because I haven't worked closely with them. But having worked closely with Drew for the first 2 days, and having him turn his back on me, he's probably who I trust least. Do you think that I should be cast for ZBB? Yes, you would be amazing in it. He would do so well. Like, I would love to watch you in a season. Have you been in a season? Because I feel like, yes, you definitely should be cast, because you would not be a flop. I know that you don't have a reputation for being inactive. I don't think you're a person that goes inactive in games. So based off of that, I would love to watch you play ZBB. I feel like you would slay, as the kids say these days. How much do you love me? I love you a lot, like this much. How many people in the house do I think can actually win? I wrote my list earlier on, like, my program during church. Very, very, very religious. I did write player, but I'm actually gonna, like, scratch that off and change it to Vladimir, because I was very sure that the nominations today were going to actually be what they were supposed to be, which was supposed to be player and Vladimir. Player's nominated, Vladimir's not. The fact that Vladimir isn't nominated today definitely makes him, like, #1 most likely to win right now. It's as simple as that. And of course, Exotic Simmer is playing a stellar social game, at least with me, probably with everybody else, but he's definitely playing probably the best social game in the house from what I've been seeing. Lord Domini has asked, if I were in ZBB with you, do you think we'd work together? Also, has your opinion of me changed at all since we played ZBB together? If so, how? I feel like we would work together. Just because there's unfinished business, as you would call it, in that I betrayed Lord Domini in the first season because it was him and Evil Genius, from my recollection, that started the Majority Alliance, and me and Kenya had to like turn on that because it's not fun to watch a Majority Alliance of like 10 make it all the way to the final 10 just like knocking off each of the minority. It's not fun, so we did that in ZBB1. But yeah, so I feel like we would work together just because I feel like I could trust you, and like definitely over the rest of this cast, because I didn't really know anybody in this cast going in. The only person I knew was Vladimir, and obviously we're not working together, so I don't know if that's any indication, but I feel like we would have worked together. Maybe. And has my opinion changed? It has, actually, because I had a negative opinion before, like at the start of ZBB1, probably, that you weren't a nice person, and like, that you were maybe kind of mean to me during the first season. But then you were like actually supportive of my videos when I was posting those, and especially the music video when you had the song Headstrong, and you were like, yay, that was a good song, and it made me happy. And you made that supportive post for me. It was really sweet, and you're definitely, we haven't talked much, but I definitely have a different opinion of you. It's definitely more positive, so. Trinity2000 Trinity has asked, if I were in CBB with you, do you think we'd work together? Okay, Trinity. We have a weird history, because it's definitely not a good history, because I feel like you've always despised me for no reason. I don't know. So I haven't always liked you either because of that, because like just, you know, but would we work together? You know, I also hated Mystery going into the game, but we worked together for the first few days, so I wouldn't have like written you off right away, because I didn't write off Mystery. You would not have been written off right away. I would have given you a chance to like prove that you were loyal to me. If we were loyal to each other, if you were loyal to me, then I would have been loyal to you. Okay. This was fun. I'm nominated. I was not expecting to be, so I'm totally expecting to go home. I accept any eviction votes, but it was so dumb to nominate me. That's all I'm going to say. Vladimir is winning this game, and that's going to be fun to watch, even though he's, like, it's Final 9, he's the obvious winner, so I mean, hopefully they'll make some moves while I'm gone, because oh my god, like, that's such a mess. Whatever. Okay. Have fun, bye.